My name is CarlosDouh. I'm 26 years old and I live in Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada. I go to the University of the Fraser Valley and study HR management. But on the side, I love making YouTube videos. What exactly is a gong lui? What does it mean when a girl calls you a din cai lam? Be careful! This is serious. I run a channel called CarlosDouh, and the Douh is a play off of my Chinese given name, which is Douh Che Lam, and that was given to me by my first Cantonese teacher. The channel right now is just shy of about 35,000 subscribers. All of my total video views are about 5 million views, and my most watched video is Princess Sickness, or Gongju Bang, and it has just over 1 million views on that one. The number one question that I always get on my channel is, why do you speak Cantonese? It all started back when I moved to Hong Kong in 2005. I went over to Hong Kong as part of a volunteer missionary program, and while I was there, I studied the language and learned to speak Cantonese. It was really a surreal feeling, like going into a new culture and exploring like a new society, because I had never really been away from my family for an extended period of time before I moved to Hong Kong. And it was weird because I really wanted to like communicate with the people, but I was having a hard time because Cantonese is a hard language. There's a lot of tones and people speak really fast. There's a lot of slang words. You need to keep up with the conversation. We use the word guing to describe someone's face when they're embarrassed, when they're upset, or when they lost in something. Once I was able to get a grasp of the language, I was really able to understand the culture a lot more, understand the people a lot more, and appreciate it more. I moved back home here to Canada about 2 years later. I started to get really into YouTube and watching people on YouTube. I follow a lot of the big people like Mystery Guitar Man, Smosh, Ryan Higa, Daystorm. It seems like they're just having tons of fun. You know, they're taking their own personal hobbies and they're bringing their own style and their own touch to what they do to the internet and sharing with people all over the world. And I thought, you know, what could I do to kind of contribute to YouTube? This looks like a lot of fun. I myself, even from high school, already enjoyed making videos and, you know, doing little comedy sketches and things with my friends. And one of my good friends, his name is Adam, he goes by the alias of TrueHeart101 on YouTube. He came to me and he said, you know, we should do something on YouTube. What can we bring to YouTube that would be our own style, you know, and have our own niche?
呢一對嘢叫筷子啊，
速格
筷子啊，
速格
白痴啊！你嗰叫筷子啊嘛，
速格雪格
He just started a channel where he was teaching Korean and doing skits in Korean, and he was getting some feedback, and you know, he was having a lot of fun, and he gave me the suggestion to do something in Cantonese. I thought, yeah, like that should be fun. Like, why don't I just put up some videos and see how people respond, see if they like it, and you know, maybe they'll think it's funny to see a Caucasian guy speaking Cantonese. So when I started out, you know, my videos were pretty low quality. I just used my webcam and, you know, just picked random topics and did little random skits of funny words that I knew.
啲女仔着黑色嘅衫，跳得好 sexy， 同啲歌好聽。You know what GEM stands for? Get everybody moving!
And I also was searching up, you know, what were some of the most viewed Hong Kong videos on YouTube at that time. So what were people watching in Hong Kong? And, you know, a lot of people in Hong Kong like to watch music videos and things like that. So I took some trendy topics and some trendy songs that were big at the time, and I would make videos about them, commentaries, and talk about them, and people started to watch my videos and share the videos on Facebook, and I started to get a lot of viewers, and I was happy. It's a really cool feeling to, you know, get comments and interact with people from all over the world, and YouTube's a really great vehicle for that because your videos can be viewed anywhere. So after doing it for about a few months, I had about 1,000 subscribers on my channel, which I thought was really cool. Like 1,000 people are connected to me and, you know, interested in the videos and things that I'm doing. And it wasn't until this year in January when I really started to get a lot of recognition and one of my videos went viral. I came up with this idea of doing a short 2-minute segment on teaching like trendy Hong Kong slang words, because in Hong Kong there's new slang words coming out all the time. And there was this really popular one called chop young, that just started getting like really popular. 炒样 means to strike a pose for the camera, you know, strike a model type pose and try to look really cool on the camera.
咦，呢個樣咁挫嘅，咩意思啊？挫樣 ？What the heck does that mean？挫樣
All of a sudden I'm getting comments from like all these Canadian-born or American-born Chinese teenagers and college-age students saying, I'm learning Chinese from this guy who's Caucasian and not even Chinese, and like I didn't even know what that word was. And so they were learning these words through my channel and they thought it was funny, and you know, some of them were making comments like, oh, my parents are so mad at me and telling me that I need to step up my Cantonese because even this Caucasian guy on YouTube is speaking better than you. It was really exciting because I was seeing the views like go up, you know, I'd wake up the next morning and it's like, holy crap, my video just went up like 15,000 views, and I'm thinking, 15,000 people around the world just watched this video overnight. Like, that's insane. Then about a week or two later, I had another slang word that I learned called princess sickness, or 公主病. And so I posted this video of myself imitating a girl and, you know, trying to speak in a whiny girl's voice and, you know, this needy girl's voice.
你快啲請我食嘢啊！我好肚餓啊！公主病。你快啲買嘢俾我啦！我要 LV 啊，我要 Gucci 啦！公主病，係咪真係愛我啊？係咪真㗎
？This video went even more viral than my 炒樣 video. I had a lucky opportunity to go to Hong Kong this past April, and I had a fan meet up there. It was awesome. Like, I had so many people show up, I couldn't even believe it. You know, I was standing outside an MTR exit in Guangzhou, and there was Hong Kong natives, and there was also, you know, foreigners from living in Hong Kong that, you know, were starting to learn words from my channel and thought it was fun. That was a really cool experience. I never imagined that it would get this big. Like, if you told me this a year ago that there'd be like almost 5 million views on my videos, I would have been like, no way, you're crazy. The whole purpose in the beginning of why I did this is to share a culture that I've grown to love. My Chinese isn't perfect. It's nowhere near perfect. And I still have lots to learn, but that's cool. And I'm still gonna keep learning as I go with this. I just wanna try and inspire people to learn other languages and learn other cultures, because when you do, you learn to appreciate that culture more. You learn to understand why people are the way they are in those cultures. You know, you get a greater respect for them. And the way I want to do this is I just want to make it fun. I want to make it enjoyable for everyone, all ages, and I want to make it something that's, you know, quick and to the point.
賭場諗係我，玩提點提都係我，冇錯冇錯，哇好型啊，好似 MC Jin 咁型啊！
哎呀，邊係咁㗎？
做乜嘢啊你？
等我教你啦 ，ABC 係我，橫睇掂睇都係我，冇錯，記住沖廁所，明唔明啊？
但點解你係沖涼講啊？
沖涼咯，黐線嘅。
哎呀！
If I were to teach just regular Chinese words, you know, regular day-to-day, you know, phrases, as far as basic grammar and basic vocabulary, you know, people aren't gonna watch it. It's not gonna be that funny. It's not gonna stick. The reason why this has caught on is because it's you know, the funny stuff, it's the trendy stuff, it's the slang. Like all my friends that are Canadian, that are Caucasian here from BC, you know, they watch my videos and they always remember how to say 公主病. Because it's such a funny thing that they just can always remember, and that's what'll make these things stick. I'm just glad to see that other people are appreciating the language and culture too.
唔玩啊，屈機嘅。In Cantonese, when somebody beats you really bad at something, like I mean really bad, we say, what gay?
YouTube has been the best tool for me to be able to share just little tidbits of Hong Kong culture to people all over the world, and I encourage other people that are interested in doing the same kind of thing to just be yourself, you know? Find something that you're good at. What is your own niche and something you can share with people? And you know, with the open internet, the possibilities are endless.
Hear it, speak it, memorize it. Hear it, speak it, memorize it. Hear it, speak it, memorize it.